Here's the starting group for Houston. Tari Eason is out there with Smith. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Brooks, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Handle out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted. Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
They grab their own miss. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Thompson against Edwards. Now here's Reed. He's tightly guarded.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Reed gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Thompson.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Now, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Here's Eason. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
In the corner, it's Eason. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Pass to McDaniels. And the shot goes down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Rockets trail. Eason with a screen for Green. Thompson looking for an opening. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Outside, Green from deep. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Edwards. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. the middle. Here's Smith, and he converts the layup.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Green against McDaniel. Smith with a screen on McDaniel. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My good.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Smith. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Green, and it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota trailing by 4. Easton, a screen on Reed. Easton passes to Smith. Out to Thompson. Brooks outside. Oh, good on the 3. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson left side. Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Thompson slams it home.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Brooks dishes to Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that one is good. Smith's got 7.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Green against DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. A floater. Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Over Eason. And again, it's Minnesota. Rockets leading by 3. Outside, Green. Eason with it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He has 6.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Thompson. McDaniels against Brooks. McDaniels passes to Randall. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. 1:19 left now here in the second. Van Vliet outside. Outside, Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
DiVincenzo against Van Vliet. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Van Vliet. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You love how much edge Fred Van Vliet plays with. This guy is undersized. He's on the interior. He says, I'm still going to score it.
Here he goes. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Miller with a screen on Van Vliet. Conley inside the line. Back to Alexander Walker. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. First shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We got Joe Ingles, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. And it's Miller, and it's Gobert in at the center. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Van Vliet against Conley. 11 feet away. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. Pass to Şengün. Back to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Conley against Van Vliet. To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Ingles finds Conley. Miller outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Alexander Walker.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Back to Van Vliet. Green with a screen on Conley. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Pass to Şengün. Over Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now, Alexander Walker. The tray. Out to Conley. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Out left to the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Green breaking loose. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Vliet's got his second bucket.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And the basket by Ingles.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Green with a screen for Van Vliet. Pass to Tate. Over to the left wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Conley dishes to Miller. Ingles with a screen on Green. Ingles with the ball. Now Conley. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Gobert the pass to Ingles. It's tipped. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
You simply have to love Fred VanVleet's energy, giving it to you on both ends of the floor, defense and offense.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And here's Conley outside. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 13. Van Vliet outside. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. And a miss there on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Van Vliet looking around. They kick it out to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Jalen Green. Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 2 spot. Green against McDaniel. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Smith. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. No coverage that time. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
On the wing, Green. McDaniels defending. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Brooks with no one around. And another three for Houston.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Smith sets the pick for Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smith left side. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
DiVincenzo against Green. From the stripe. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Edwards.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Julius Randle picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Drives to the hoop. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from DiVincenzo. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Smith wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist in the game. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Houston leading by 14. Smith outside. Lots of room. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Randle passes to Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jalen Green.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
To the paint, here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Thompson against Edwards. Smith outside. Thompson outside from past the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Stolen by Thompson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
In the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And it's Mathurin missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Softly drops in the floater.
Funky finish by DiVincenzo there, using the floater as a way to neutralize the shot block.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and Reed with a block. Edwards looking it over. Here's the 3. The rebound by Nembhard.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. For 3, Mathurin drains the triple.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
Allie, thank you.
And their coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Now here's Halliburton. And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. Fires the 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 3. Mathurin finds Siakam. Turner with it. Back to Siakam. The 3. Reed with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Right side, DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Outside for Randall, 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here to the middle. Free throw line jumper. The rebound by Nembhard.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 7.
Look at that from Edwards. Way out there.
Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer, Halliburton sends it home from three-point land.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Nembhard. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Pacers substitution, number 23.
20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Siakam outside. No good on the 3. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. It could go. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And the question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the replay review center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Toppin. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Neesmith in at the 2.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard. Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Here's Halliburton. Toppin outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
To the left wing. Outside. DiVincenzo. They get it back. Pass to McDaniels. Reed with it. 4 on the clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. McConnell from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Conley against McConnell. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Ingles. Indiana with a rebound. Now Turner. Outside, Walker. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
On the wing, Matherin. Ingles defending. McConnell against Conley. Back to McConnell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Matherin. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Miller outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. McConnell from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Pass to Nesmith. McConnell against Conley. McConnell, good. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Right side, Alexander Walker. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. There's 6 seconds left to play in the half. The shot no good. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. Hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We've seen what they're seeing with the best possible angle.
What a performance for T.J. McConnell. He has been the story for Indiana. He put together 10 points in the quarter and more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, you look at TJ McConnell. He's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander-Walker. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton finds Bryant. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
DiVincenzo against Halliburton. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Halliburton with some nice D.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Siakam outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Mathurin subbed in for Nembhard. And here's Turner from the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to McDaniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the paint. Out to DiVincenzo. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Back to Daniels. Three-pointer on target from range. McDaniels got 9 points.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Halliburton finds Walker. Offensive rebound. Toppin. Turner for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. And Indiana with some changes. Nembhard, he's checked in for Walker. And TJ McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. 4-3. Indiana with a rebound. McConnell with it. 10 points for him. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Toppin outside. Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
That one falls.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
McConnell from outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Toppin. Back to Turner. Off the mark with the floater. And here's Edwards outside. And Toppin pulls it down. And there's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Edwards for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Benedict Mathurin, Thomas Bryant out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Nesmith in at the 2. Toppin outside on the wing, Bryant. And stolen by Edwards. Dives for it. McConnell against DiVincenzo. There's the triple. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nembhard, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes.
No question about it. DiVincenzo has found his rhythm tonight, making it look easy on offense.
Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Now Siakam. Here's Mathurin. Oh, deflected. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No block there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
The three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
To the inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Here's Turner. Reed defending. Back to Halliburton. Outside Walker. Turner inside. Reed defending. 4 on the clock. Looking to win the run. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Reed finds Randall. Drives to the hoop. And it's Randall with the jam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets a shot to go.
Minnesota leading by 10. Edwards a pass to Reed. Fade away. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Reed. Edwards has got 21.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Siakam against Randall. Siakam, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside for Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. The floater, and that one drops for him.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Here's Randall, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Mathurin with a rebound. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Siakam. Knocks down the triple.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Off on that one. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed
Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Siakam a screen on Thompson. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Thompson finds Brooks. Eason gets a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kicks it out to Siakam. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Into the lane, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
We talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Count that one.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Turner. Walker with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 6 points.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Green dishes to Brooks. Smith, the pass to Eason. Back to Smith. Now Eason. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Eason with a screen for Brooks. The high post shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Mathurin. Here's Siakam. No good with the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
First team.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage hits.
The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Halliburton against Thompson. And it's Halliburton missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
2 minutes.
Turner against Green.
2 minutes.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Green. 10 points from Amen Thompson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now, here's Siakam. 4 on the clock. Mathurin finds Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A 3 ball, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thompson in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton with it. Now Smith defending. Toppin passes to Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Houston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Back to Brooks. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Toppin against Green. Up top, Mathurin. Back to Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Green taking his time here. Smith with a screen on Halliburton. Green dishes to Thompson. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 15.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the... And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Brooks. Jabari Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Rockets leading by 13. Inside. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Smith outside. And Thompson kicks to Green. Launches from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his second basket.
Okay, that's some impressive range from Green. Daring the defense to cover him that far out. Well, look, he can have that.
Turner passes to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. McConnell sets a screen for Siakam. Back to McConnell. Down low. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Toppin. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Houston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Eason with a screen for Green. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Ryan's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
The drive by Green.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Toppin passes to Nembhard. That's a two-pointer from Walker. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson, a screen on Walker. And Thompson throws it down.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage there.
Toppin passes to Nemo. The kick out to Bryant. In the corner, it's Toppin. Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Bryant down low. Working on Smith. Bryant's shot is off. Thompson inside. Guarded by Walker. Smith sets the pick for Eason. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now the Pacers moving it up. And Toppin throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Out to the wing. Up top, Eason. Toppin covering. Back to Eason. The three. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 18. Outside Bryant. Back to Halliburton. Bryant with a screen on Green. Here's Halliburton. Takes it off the glass. Halliburton's got his first basket.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Tapping a screen on Thompson. Halliburton. And Thompson sends it back. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Rockets on top, up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nembhard. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
VanVleet kicks to Tate. To the wing right side. Green with a screen for Whitmore. Green against Walker. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. Here's Siakam. Basket counts. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to get you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Shepard's checked in for Indiana. Green with a screen on McConnell. VanVleet can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 17. Here's Walker. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Turner with a screen for McConnell. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Green left side. Out to Smith. Back to Thompson. Poked away. Stolen by McConnell. Outside, Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. Driving in. Eason against Siakam. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 10 points in the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 20.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man! Siakam misses. Rockets leading by 22. It's Thompson off the drive. At the elbow, Smith. Pass to Brooks. Tries it from the top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Pacers trail by 21. McConnell passes to Walker. Pass to Shepard. Five to shoot. Turner with it. Good, nice job down low. Turner's got his first points of the game.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Green kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
It's deflected. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Thompson, Dylan Brooks out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Eason in at the 4. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. Halliburton a screen on Eason. Pass to Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Eason with a screen for Green. Out to Brooks for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mathurin with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Green against Halliburton. Outside, Green. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Bryant. Outside, Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Halliburton with the steal. Pushing it up. Count that one from Toppin. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Toppin passes to Shepard. Inside, it's taken away by Smith. Here's Thompson. And that time, also a missed shot. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Shepard. Mathurin for three. Eason grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Brooks, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton for three. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Amen Thompson.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 36.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
He had a nice open look right there.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Driving inside. Can't get it to fall. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton. Assist from Mathurin.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Thompson throws it down. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by 4.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And it's at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Steven Chenzo in at the point. And for the Rockets, they've got Dylan Brooks. Amin Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Smith, and it's Green in at the point guard position. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smith with a screen on Edwards. Smith outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Thompson. Inside. Smith finds Eason. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Thompson. Good on the bucket.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And Houston has possession. Outside, Green. Down low. Smith passes to Green. Outside Eason. The 3. Hits the trifecta.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Smith. Outside Eason. Smith with a screen on Randall. Here's Eason. Another 3 from Houston.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Offline with a 3. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Edwards. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Reed passes to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Randall.
2 minutes.
Jacks up a 3. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Green against McDaniels. Green, the pass to Eason. Smith with a screen on Randall. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Thompson. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Now here's Brooks. No made baskets yet. Pass to Eason. Unloads from 13. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Reed. Outside Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Edwards, a pass to Reed. And here's McDaniels. Brooks defending. Edwards for 3. Thompson pulls it in. It's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. 8 seconds left in the first. Edwards for 3. Here's Randall. And it's good. Hang on.
Under NBA rules, 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
Oh, a good close call. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the court for Minnesota. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Rockets on D. Here's McDaniels. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Thompson passes to Eason. The 3-ball. Smith, that one's good.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Randle finds Edwards. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Thompson. Back to Green. And stolen by Edwards. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Green against DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Brooks with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Out to Thompson. Brooks from outside. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Outside Eason. Pass to Brooks. Eason, a screen on McDaniels. Back to Eason. Smith outside to the middle. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
It's Edwards on the wing. Launches it. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brooks, and the shot's good.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Thompson. Here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And it's Green missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Minute 32 left to play in the first half of basketball. Miller on the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Blocked!
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
And Minnesota with possession here. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead. Green in the post. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Thompson. Can they get it? And the foul is called. He missed. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Hello, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. 44 seconds left in the first half. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 4. Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Alexander Walker. First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Eason hits them both. 27 seconds left in the half. Here's Conley. Here's Miller. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Brooks. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Ingles passes to Conley. The three-pointer off the mark. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Van Vliet with a deep three. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You gotta like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
We've got Alperon Şengün, Fred Van Vliet out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Tate in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Conley. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto this bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Outside Eason, knocks it loose, and stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Randall on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's got 8.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Here's Green. Green takes it to the rack. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. They lead by 1. Smith outside. Pass to Easton. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass. He has 7.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
And both free throws good for Green. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randall is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Nails it from 3. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
McDaniels against Thompson. Brooks the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Brooks. DiVincenzo covering, and that one's good for Brooks. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Inside, here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop. Thompson with some nice D. Smith outside. To the inside. Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor at the NBA.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, Green with a strong take.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
DiVincenzo against Green. The open shot. Randall cans it from the wing. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Green. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. The Rockets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Van Vliet. Yep, that one's good. Van Vliet's got 5.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside, Alexander Walker. Fader on the way. Tate grabs the board. Van Vliet left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead, leading by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Miller is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Miller, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Here's the pick. Not going to go that time. Green with the defensive effort. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Smith right side. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Edwards. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And Edwards slams it in.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Edwards against Thompson. McDaniels, a screen on Green. For 3, DiVincenzo. Easton pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 5. There's the drive. Tipped.
Yeah, nice swat by Randall, using his size and good anticipation to get in the shooter's way.
Brooks against DiVincenzo. Brooks, the pass to Green. Clock at 6. And it's hammered home by Green.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Up top, Edwards. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
On defense, the Rockets. 7-point differential. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Fades away. 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards outside.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Green. And here's Easton. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Outside for Randall. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Here's Reed. Gets a very good look and converts.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Green against Edwards. Green. Oh!
Wow!
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Back to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Green. Smith outside. On the wing, Thompson. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And here's Edwards outside. On target from range. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
So it's Houston winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Fires the three. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Halliburton outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Edwards looking it over. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Outside Ingram. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Andrew Nembhard checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Turner finds Nembhard. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
A three for DiVincenzo. Drops in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Edwards. That one goes. Count it.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Nembhard. Misses the three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. Back to McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. A 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Shoots over Nembhard. Randall finds McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Back to Siakam. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And McDaniels with the block. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Reed is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. From past the arc, a shot by McConnell, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And Indiana shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Here's Conley. It's blocked. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Alexander Walker on the wing. Fires from deep. He's good on the three-point shot. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Indiana trailing here. McConnell with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Walker. Now Toppin from deep. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Back to Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Emard covering. Ingles, that's for two. And he connects with the jumper. Ingles has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Back to McConnell. Three-pointer. And the dunk by Bryant.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Alexander Walker. Emard covering. Ingles can't get it to go. Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Shepard. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. A fadeaway. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Halliburton outside. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. The rebound by Halliburton.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
For you. Onto the court for the Pacers.
Here's Siakam.
0.
He's got 7.
Mathurin.
To the paint. Here's Shepherd. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the middle. Here's Ingles. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 5. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepherd out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Taking 2 shots.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Timberwolves trail by 6. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Pass to Reid. Now McDaniels. Wide open look. And again it's Minnesota. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Connects from 3-point range. Siakam's got 12 in the game.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Reid with a screen on Halliburton. Out to Miller. Edwards passes to Miller. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Clock at 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Softly drops in the floater. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
First personal foul.
Greg in January 2024. Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Indiana making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. Indiana leading by 7. And a wide open look for Halliburton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's DiVincenzo. Randle dishes to Edwards. Back to Randle. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Halliburton kicks to Bryant. Out in his own on the break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Halliburton passes to Bryant. Outside for Halliburton. Beyond the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's the three-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And again, it's Minnesota.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. McConnell kicks to Walker. And McConnell gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Now, here's McConnell. To the left side wing. Here's Walker, and McDaniels with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 9, Nikhil.
Pick off in midair. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Got it off in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute, the official.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Gobert. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The kick out to Walker. Back to McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Pacers lead by 4.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. And it's off from three-point range. To take the lead. Pacers with the rebound. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Randall finds Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. To tie it up. Here's Alexander Walker. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Some changes for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Walker. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Alexander Walker. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Tipped away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lane. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Here's Randall. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Outside Turner from downtown. That ball's nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside for Randall. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Back to Reed. Oh, went in there and tried to pop. The coach's challenge has been issued.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
DiVincenzo with it. Mathurin picks him up. outside for Randall. Here's Edwards. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Siakam. The shot will not fall. Minnesota with the ball.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
It's in! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. They get a hand on it. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. To win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regular. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
And it's Halliburton missing. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. A 2-point game. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Andrew Nemeth checked in for Nesmith.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 2, Andrew Nemeth.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Right wing. Rocket 6. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. It's Nembhard on the wing. Halliburton, that's good. 16 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Edwards against Turner. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels, and he drives in. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The free throw drops from McDaniel.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Halliburton, outside Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Driving the lane, and Siakam throws it down.
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there. Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
There's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Halliburton. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Back to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Can't knock in the three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push.
Jalen Green, and it's Smith in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And then Turner with the dunk.
For Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
The alley. Stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Walker.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Siakam. Eason with some nice D.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Now here's Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Out left to the wing. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nesmith's shot is off.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Terrific job by Green, utilizing that world-class speed to get out ahead of everybody else.
Walker with it. Green picks him up. Walker passes to Turner. Halliburton right side. Turner inside. He's against Smith. Turner, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Nesmith on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Siakam outside. Here's the 3. Halliburton, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Halliburton. Still no points. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green. Driving in. Excellent D there from Siakam.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Nesmith passes to Siakam. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Smith with a screen on Siakam. And here's Green from the arc. No luck on that one. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Drops in the three.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Green against Halliburton. Outside, Green. The three from Thompson. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Andrew Nembhard is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Walker. And it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Pacers, number 1, Obi Toppin.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Eason can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4. Here's McConnell. Banked it in off the glass. McConnell's got his first 2 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Eason, a screen on McConnell. Green with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Smith left side. Wide open look. And Bryant pulls it down.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's McConnell. Bryant outside. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Rockets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. They get the rebound. Outside Tate. Screen by Eason. To the left side wing. From downtown. Fires in the triple. Eason's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attack.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Here's Toppin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Picked by Smith. Green for 3. Kept alive. Smith outside. Green up top. Back to Smith. The 3 is up. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Houston leading by 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. McConnell with a steal. Pass to Bryant. Outside for McConnell. Back to Bryant. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Good work defensively by Brooks. Fires from deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And Houston will go for a different look here. Alper and Şengün's checked in for Smith. Green comes in for Eason. Whitmore's checked in for Brooks. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Green. Shepherd, that's good.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Here's Şengün. And it's all from three-point range. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Mathurin. Wide open. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Picked by Tate. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebounded by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Şengün against Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. No points so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mathurin passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Green with a screen on Halliburton. VanVleet misses. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Halliburton. Buried from outside.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
To wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, always prefer to get it right.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Tari Eason, Green out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Smith, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
I think he's the prototypical 4 in the modern game. Jabari Smith has that excellent three-point stroke, and he can defend multiple positions.
The 3. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Green. Thompson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Siakam against Eason. Tries again. Siakam, no good. Houston leading by 4. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Brooks outside. Smith left side. Over Turner. Smith no good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Halliburton surveys the floor. Gets an open look and hits it. Halliburton's gotten his first points in this one.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people's shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift, and he's honed that. in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Second chance effort. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Back to Thompson. All sorts of time. And it's Houston scoring again.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Pass to Turner. Back to Matherin. And here's Turner. Outside Matherin. From outside the arc. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. And the slam dunk by Thompson. And now an 11-point Houston lead.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
Fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And Indiana with some changes. Bryant comes in for Turner, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Three-pointer Matherin buries it from 3. Matherin's got 5 now.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch-and-shoot jumpers, Matherin has excellent form.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Siakam finds Matherin. On the wing, Bryant. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith outside. Brooks with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And Indiana misses again. The Rockets lead by 13. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Shepard, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Matherin. Pass to Shepard. Siakam with it. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Left side, Whitmore. Here's Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
Substitution for your Pacers. Miles Turner. Obi Toppin. Andrew Nembhard.
Matherin with a steal. Here's the break. And the slam dunk by Toppin.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to...
Amen Thompson, he is feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Rockets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Andrew Nembhard is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Walker in at small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Going inside, and the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Back to Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 12. McConnell with it. Tate picks him up defensively. And here's Turner from the arc. Offensive rebound. McConnell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball. How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
To the wing, right side. Here's Şengün. Houston with another miss. Well, Indiana shooting at about 44% so far. And the jam by Walker.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Green with a screen on Walker. Tate passes to Green. Over Toppin. The Rockets with another miss.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. Matherin comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Free throws off for Smith.
For Houston, Jabari Smith. 1 shot.
The Rockets lead by 9. Outside Eason. Green with a screen on Siakam. Back to Green. Here's Easton. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Turner finds Halliburton. Here's Siakam for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now. I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Green, one right at the rim. Oh, stolen by Turner. Outside Nesmith. Eason against Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable. They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Siakam with a screen on Thompson. Halliburton. It's deflected. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner.
Second team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And here's Thompson for 3. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton finds Siakam. And Indiana misses again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Nesmith passes to Matherin. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Matherin. Goes back up. Halliburton, the pass to Bryant. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. From deep. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Rockets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
Here's Eason. 3-pointer, no good. Indiana on offense. Trailing by 10. And then Bryant with the dunk. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson outside. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
17 seconds left in the final quarter. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. They set a pick. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.